is a smart solution.
Exactly.
Okay. So why doesn't PBC develop a way to implement a unit that houses sewage, houses basic utilities, and it's standardized, and you just repeat it, and this an investor would love.
Correct.
Right? So all of a sudden you're going, yeah, we are doing something like this. This is high tech. It doesn't cost you any more than you have to do it anyway.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
So this is kind of the spin that we're coming from. So yes, we're not suggesting make it a Google city, because you can, nobody can afford that. Only Google. But you can make it a smart city like this, and you can say this is smart, or if you want to call it something else, that's fine too, but the concept is the same.
Fantastic.
So, and by the way, you have a professor here in Dhaka who,
Dr. Yunus.
Sarma? Sarma. Bijon Sarma.
Yeah.
Who wrote a paper about the problem of the infrastructure, and he kind of suggested something similar to this also. So we started developing it on that line. But this is also something that you can then give back to Dhaka, because you develop it. So our vision is the better standard of living in a sustainable environment. You're doing it, and then PBC has a legacy. PBC will also help Dhaka, and ultimately that would be the best positioning. Value proposition is PBC will help Dhaka. You know, just because it exists.
It's leading the way.
You know, so all of a sudden you have.
Well said.
Yeah. Anyway, so this was an idea, a sketch before we came. Now we know more. We'll digest, and just that's it. Actually, John, go one more. This is also the idea is perhaps you put it on the side instead of the middle, because that way you can house market under it. You know, your solar panels are running across from here.
Right.
And then you can do your crossover bridges. I'm not sure if I have one more. I think I have one more. Yeah. So so this is from this side. You see the heart of the system is this.
Yeah, that's
You know?
consistent with all the three slides. Yeah.
Right. So then when a developer buys a lot of land and he has to add connectivity to the sewage, connectivity to this, you don't have to tear up the street. You see this man right here, he's going down, you can just, I find very interesting all your infrastructure in this city, and I think maybe you're used to it, but from an outsider probably, I think it could improve a little bit, and maybe this is something you can do. This is something PBC can do, and it's
So
just
we are building ground up, so that's how.
exactly.
That's why actually you have gone to John Book and Paul.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Government Purbachol city, they are using central duct system of utilities, and we also thought about it, and we have kept sufficient land to align those central duct systems.
Excellent. So
Yeah.
we're on the same
already
page.
had
We're on the
clear
same
mind,
page.
yeah.
And by the way, this, John, go one back. So this is why I'm saying how much flexibility do we have with your master plan?
You can do.
Because we like to show this.
Yeah.
Because then your investors see this. And by the way, this is just one idea. I think working together,
Sure,
we can come up with other ideas like that. And it all ties together. So then perhaps at the very, very beginning, we can come up with our tagline, that the one I used was just an example. Even the font is an example, but that's the point. You can come up with one word that says what PBC is, 2 words if you want to, but and then it's all one thing. It's beautiful.
Compact.
Yeah, and you can really do something beautiful.
Brilliant.
Okay,
Excellent.
we are done.
Impressed.
Good.
Very good presentation.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's with your help. It's not just us. And we saw so much in the last, I don't know how many days I've lost count. So, anyway, I will be glad to distribute the deck, and then we can start working Wednesday when we're back in New York City.